Welcome everyone. I'm so glad you could join us for Unraveled Summer Nights. If you're watching this video, this is a chair yoga video. And so you can go ahead and take a moment here to go get a chair if you don't have one already. You need something that's sturdy, that is not going to shift as we're moving. We're not going to do anything too intense, but I want you to be safe. The other thing is I'd like you to either put shoes on if you don't have them on, or be barefoot. The reason I don't want you in socks is that we'll be doing some things where we're putting some weight into our foot, and I don't want you to slip and injure yourself. So bare feet or tennis shoes and a sturdy chair. So go ahead and pause me and go find those things. Now, we've been tying scripture to our activities throughout the week, and we will do that, but we're gonna kind of move into it a little bit towards the end of our practice today. So what I want you to focus on today as we practice together is just paying attention to your breath, paying attention to your movements, trying to let thoughts go in your mind. So as we're practicing today, you might find that thoughts enter your mind. Maybe you're thinking about what you are going to do after this video, or what needs to happen tomorrow, or what happened in your day today. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I want you to really try to acknowledge those thoughts and then put them away. Imagine putting something up on a shelf for later that you're gonna deal with at a later time, or having it be in a bubble and just blowing that bubble away. So that's what I want you to focus on for now. So for now, come to a comfortable seated position. You can sit back towards the back part of your chair or move forward to the edge, whatever's most comfortable for you. Please make sure that your feet are firmly planted on the ground. Go ahead and bring your hands to your knees. Close your eyes if you're comfortable, and just take a deep breath in through your nose, nice and smooth. Exhale through your mouth, a big sigh. Do that one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. And then just let your breathing return to normal. Start becoming more aware of your body. Notice if you're holding tension in your face. So maybe relax your jaw. Relax that forehead. Maybe even notice your breath. Is your breath slow? Is your breath fast? Is it more in your chest? Is it more in your belly? No judgment, just noting. Take a brief scan of your body and just notice any areas maybe where you might be tight, or maybe even doing some clenching, and just see if you can release that tension. And then go ahead and slowly open up your eyes. Good. And just take one more deep breath in. And exhale through your nose. Okay. Now we're going to pay a little bit more attention to our breath here. And what I want you to do is try to bring your breathing into your belly. So bring one hand onto your belly, and you're going to inhale, really breathing into that belly space. And you'll feel your hand move out on the exhale. Nice and smooth through the nose. Your belly will come back in, belly button towards your spine. This is also called diaphragmatic breathing. So let's try it again. It might feel unnatural. Good. Now I want you to try it in a way where we're going to make our inhale equal to our exhale. So go ahead and breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Then I want you to continue with that for 2 more breath cycles. Take note, if for some reason it doesn't feel good to you, you're feeling dizzy, stressed, whatever that is, I want you just to return to your normal breath, okay? There's no need to force anything here. This is simply a way that if it works for you, it brings a little more balance into your body and also helps relax us. Okay, good. So before we get started with our movement, I do want to emphasize that anything we're doing today, if it causes pain, I want you to back off. So there's a difference between feeling stretching and feeling pain. You know what that is in your body, so please listen to your body. We're not competing with anybody. We're just trying to do something for ourselves here. So again, listen to your body and back off. If anything seems like something you shouldn't be doing because of an injury you have, again, please back off and do something else instead, okay? All right, well, we're gonna begin with just some shoulder rolls. So hands on your knees, and let's just take some shoulder rolls, going back, sitting up nice and tall. Maybe noticing if you have any tension in your shoulders. Good, and then reversing direction. Good. And then go ahead and bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And you can bring your right hand on the other side of your head. And just gently, we're not going to pull here on our head, it's just gentle support. If you'd like to move your head around, maybe look down, maybe move it back and forth, like you're saying no to somebody. That feels good. And while we're doing this, don't forget to breathe. Good. On your next inhale, bring your head back to center. Our hand comes back to our knees. On the exhale, bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Bring your left hand to the outside of your head with a gentle tilt towards the left. Try to really relax that right shoulder so that you feel that nice long stretch. If you'd like to move your head around any way that feels good here, I like to move it back and forth. But again, it's whatever your body needs. On your next inhale, we're gonna unwind that, come up to center. We're going to take an inhale, lifting our arms up above our head. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the side of your chair. Lift up with that left arm and lean to the right for a side bend. Good, really breathe into those left ribs. And on your next inhale, come up through center. Exhale, left arm down to the side of your chair. Lift up with those right fingertips and stretch to the side. Nice long line of energy on that right side, breathing into those right ribs. Try not to come forward and sink that arm and that shoulder forward. We just want to, it's not so important how far we get to the side as having this nice long stretch. Good, inhale. Now we're going to move through a little faster. Exhale to the right. Inhale, sweeping arms up through center. Exhale to the left. One more set. Inhale, lifting both fingertips up towards the heavens. And exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhaling, reaching to the left, nice and strong. Inhale, both hands come up to center. And exhale, sweep your arms down by your sides. Okay, good. Now I want you to go ahead and we're going to be lifting one knee. So we're going to go ahead and lift our right leg up. If balance on a chair might be an issue for you, I want you to take this nice and easy. For those of you that feel comfortable, go ahead and wrap that right hand around your right knee and bring it up a little closer to your chest. If you'd like, bring the left hand around also. So sitting up nice and tall, bringing that left knee towards your chest. Good. Or hanging out, both hands holding onto the chair with your right knee as far as comfortable. Good. On your next exhale, lower that. Good. Take a deep breath in here and lift that left knee. If you would like, bring your right hand around to the front of the knee. If you want to go up from there, bring the left hand around to hug it and hug it into your chest. So you're either hugging it into your chest with two hands or one hand, or both hands are on the chair and you're hugging it in as far as possible. Good. Remembering to breathe here. Okay. And then on your next exhale, just lower that. Okay, good. And let's just extend those legs out in front of us a little bit and just give a little stretch. Maybe bring those toes up towards the ceiling, flexing your feet. Just nice long stretch. If you'd like to lean forward a little bit, feel free to do that. Good. All right, bringing both feet to the ground. We're gonna do some half sun salutations here. So go ahead and inhale with me, lifting both arms up above your head. Exhale, folding forward, over your thighs, hands to the ground or wherever is comfortable. Relax the head, drop the neck. Inhale, half lift. Hands come to knees, flat back. Exhale, fold forward again, so releasing down to the mat. And inhale, sweeping both arms up, bringing both arms up above our head, hands to heart center. Let's try that again. Inhale, lifting both arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward, chest over thighs. Hands to the mat or the floor. Inhale, half lift. Hands to the knees, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, chest to thighs, hands at the floor. Inhale, sweeping your arms up, using your core. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. And just take a moment here. Notice your breath. From this position, we're going to take an inhale. Exhale, reach your hands forward, palms to the sky, rounding your back as if you're offering water in your palms to someone. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down either to the chair, or if you like, clasp your hands behind you. So hands are clasped and you're opening up your shoulders here. This is a good heart opener, good, opens up our shoulders here. But again, if that's too much, hands down by your side wherever it feels right for you. Okay, so inhale. This is called the circle of joy. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Think of this as an offering. Inhale, lifting our arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands either come to the side of the chair or clasp behind your back, looking up towards the ceiling. Let's do that again. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, offering what we have. Inhale, giving thanks for our many blessings. Exhale, hands to the side of the chair or clasped behind, glancing up towards the ceiling. And inhale, We'll finish by bringing our hands to heart center. Good. Okay, so again, just check in with yourself here. If at any time you need to take a break or you need to get a drink of water, you're lucky. You can just put me on pause and get what you need. So please take care of yourself as we go through this. Okay, so we're going to be starting a pose here called Warrior Two. And if you're familiar with this, there are a couple of ways that we can do this in a chair. So I want you to watch first and then decide which one is right for you. And of course, take any modifications that maybe I haven't mentioned. Anything that works better for you. So I want the right leg is firmly planted, right foot firmly planted on the ground, right knee bent. And then go ahead and extend that left leg. Notice your foot is flat on the ground, so toe and heel are on the ground. Toes are pointed forward. So all of our toes are pointed on our left foot are pointed in this direction, forward. We're going to turn out your right toes, so they are pointed the opposite direction, and our hips are facing forward. Okay, if this is too much for you, then what I'm going to suggest is coming into a squatted position. And again, there's no judgment here. All of our bodies are different, so really I want you to do whatever works best for you. We're just trying to get a little bit of hip opening. So if you come into this squat, that's just fine. Otherwise, one of your options would be here. The second option is to come up higher on your chair. So you're coming about mid-chair, and you turn out your right toes to the right side. Left toes are forward, heel and entire foot on the ground, hips facing forward. This is going to be a much more intense stretch. So really be honest with yourself about where you think you are, so that you don't push yourself too far. Okay, so we're going to come into Warrior Two. So go ahead and find whatever position works for you. So I'm going to actually give 3 options. I lied before. So option number 1, squat. And you determine how wide of a squat that is based on what feels good to you. Option number 2, you are sitting towards the end of your chair. Right knee is turned out, right toe is turned out. Left leg extends, left toes towards the front. Option 3, you're going to sit back further on your chair, which is going to give you a more intense stretch. And same thing, toes go in this direction, and on the left, forward. And then extend both arms out by your sides. If you feel that this extending the arms is an issue in terms of balance, go ahead and bring your hands down to your thighs or hands on the chair, please. Okay, good. So this is Warrior Two. On your next inhale, I want you to bring that right arm up towards the ceiling, and it's just a brief step. Left hand goes onto the back of left thigh. Exhale, come back down to Warrior Two, and we're going to release that. So if you're in the full Warrior Two, go ahead and straighten out that left leg. You're now in a squat, and come back to the front of your chair and bring your legs together. Okay, so now we need to be even, so we're going to go on to the other side. So go ahead and you're going to, again, option 1, squat. Option 2, edge of chair. Left foot this time, toes are extending to the left side. Extend the right leg, and knee is extended to the left side. Right leg is extended, right toes towards the front of the room. Inhale, bring arms out. If you're doing option 3, you have now scooted back further on your chair for a deeper stretch. Good. Looking over those left fingertips, nice and strong, Warrior Two. Take an inhale. On the exhale, bring right hand to the back of your right thigh. Lift those left fingertips up towards the ceiling. If your hands want to remain on the chair, that's just fine. And exhale, release that. Bringing those arms down. Bend that left knee if you're in full Warrior Two. Bring everything back. Bring knees back to center. And then I want you to bring your feet about a little more than hip width apart and bring your knees, I gotta bring mine in a little bit, bring your knees together, like knocked knees. Yeah, and just a nice stretch here on the outer part of the thighs. Good. And then just come back to a regular seated position. Find a comfortable spot, feet planted on the ground. And we're gonna take an inhale, lifting both arms up. Exhale, bringing your arms down into cactus and taking a slight back bend as we do that if it's comfortable for you. Inhale, bring both arms back up towards by your ears. Exhale, twist. So bringing your right arm behind you, your left arm on the outside of your right thigh, or wherever is comfortable. If you need a less intense twist, please adjust. We're going to repeat that on the other side. Inhale, lifting both arms up. Exhale, cactus arms, slight back bend. Inhale, lifting both arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Left arm comes behind you on the outside of left thigh. Let's do that again. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms, slight back bend. Inhale, lifting both arms up by your ears. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lifting both arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lifting both arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Good, and then come back to center. Let's bring our right heel over our left knee. And you can, if this stretch is enough, great. If you'd like to lean forward any amount, feel free to do so. Just take a couple of breaths here. And release that. And we're going to do the other side. So left heel to right knee. And slightly lean forward if you'd like. And feet down by your side. Okay, I want you to take a deep breath in. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale. And then go ahead and close your eyes. This is the rest portion. We call this Shavasana. Close your eyes and just let yourself relax. Relax your face. Relax your arms. Relax your hips, your legs, your toes. Any thoughts into your mind, acknowledge them and let them pass. I'm just going to stay here for a little bit. Then I'm going to ask that you just keep your eyes closed for a little bit longer. And I'm going to think a little bit about the text today. So in our text today, Saul was blinded, and I was thinking about those 3 days that he was blind before being healed. And I would imagine that during that time, he did a lot of thinking about what he had witnessed and what he was experiencing and what that meant for him. And when God healed his blindness, his sight was restored. When he healed him through Ananias, his sight was restored, but also his heart was changed. And, you know, I'm sure having that time to reflect on what had happened, to reflect on Jesus' words and what he saw, and thinking about a shift in his belief system, all helped having that massive change of heart. And then of course the healing, the miracle that that God used Ananias to perform. So all of that together, we see this restoration. We see this restoration of his sight. We see an opening of his heart, which then allowed him to live this life where he could share God's grace with others. It was not always an easy life, we know, but he was able to share God's grace, and he knew that God was with him. And so as we close today, I just want you to think about that briefly. Go ahead and keep your eyes closed. And then I want you guys to just bring your hands to heart center. Lord, we thank you for this time today. We thank you for this time to just be. And we ask, Lord, that you continue to work through us so that we may be a reflection of your love and grace in this world. Amen. And then go ahead and open your eyes. And maybe take in the surroundings around you. But I also want you to just take this moment to think about, do you feel differently than you did when you started today? Does your mind feel different? Does your heart feel different? Does your body feel different? What is just spending this short amount of time, I think probably, less than 30 minutes on yourself and focusing on breathing, what has that done to maybe make you more calm, more accessible to God, so that then you can go out and share God's love in the world? So I'm going to leave you with that. I hope that you guys are all doing well. I look forward to seeing you face to face, hopefully sometime soon. And if you have any questions about anything, always feel free to reach out. Thank you.